Hello everyone. Suzanne Knabe-Nicole here with Police Science Snippets. It is a very big number now. Police Science Snippets number 200. I did say last week that I expected someone to come through the door with a bunch of flowers when I was doing this. Okay, back to business then. Police Science Snippets are 3 little bits of information that I've extracted from recently published research in the fields of police science, evidence-based policing, investigative psychology, and forensic psychology, etc., that I think are somehow something you can use straight away, or you can start thinking about straight away, something that's hopefully tangible. Police Science Doctor is all about bringing that research to you, the law enforcement and frontline officer, or somebody who works in the back office on the proactive or reactive stuff, whatever your role may be. I know you've got people watching all over the world and finding different bits of snippets useful. So whilst there may not be one that is applicable to your role in the 3 that I'm going to talk about this week, it may well be that there'll be one next week, or that there has been one in the previous 199 weeks. To find out, just sign up to the free Police Science Doctor email list, and I send those snippets out every week, every Tuesday. You get them straight into your inbox with a link to the original research. Plus, on top of that, you also get password-protected access to the read page on policesciencedoctor.com, and you can see all the previous PDFs with the snippets from all the previous weeks on there. So go and have a look to see if there's something that is specific or useful to your role. So the first snippet of Police Science Snippets number 200 are versatility and recidivism. Criminal versatility predicts recidivism after controlling for age, race, education, violent instant offense, sentence length, prior substance abuse, general criminal thinking, age at first conviction, and number of prior convictions. This information can be used for risk assessments and treatment or rehabilitation programs. So if somebody is criminally versatile, they're very likely to keep offending. So they need specific attention. The second snippet is about police violence and community trust. Police violence against racial minorities may lead to lower civic engagement and cooperation with law enforcement in those communities, exacerbating issues of public safety and community well-being. The pronounced distrust among younger Black residents suggests a generational rift that could risk further entrenching systemic biases and inequalities within the criminal justice system. This article was talking about news of unarmed Black males being shot by police. The news coverage of those events is quite notorious for not detailing the whole situation. So obviously, if the unarmed person was violent, was very threatening, that is not really described in there. But I definitely agree that we need better coverage that is more detailed and more balanced. And I think we need more de-escalation training in policing rather than just learning how to use a weapon, because the weapon is used. This is a very long discussion now, but there are many other options to using a weapon. And the shoot to kill policy is what gets people killed, obviously, and what gets police into a very bad light in the media. And are there other ways of dealing with that, is the question. And the third snippet for this week is about increasing police presence. The community's racial and ethnic identity were unrelated to support for increased police presence, while perceived neighborhood disorder was related to greater support for police presence. So it's how safe the neighborhood feels to its residents rather than what ethnicity they are. It was also found that neighborhood disorder, social cohesion, and informal social control were indirectly related to support for increased police presence through perceptions of police legitimacy and fear of crime. So there you have it. Actually, let me check. 2 of those articles, the latter 2, are open access, which means you can read the whole article. The first one, unfortunately, is not open access, which means that your organization needs to have a subscription to that journal's publisher to read the entire article. Unfortunately, that's out of my control. And hopefully there was something useful in there for you. If there wasn't, fear not. As I said, there's a lot of previous other snippets that you can have a look through and have a browse through. Just go to the website, sign up if you haven't already. You'll get access to the read page, and you can download all those snippets if you want. And the Police Science Doctor page also has a resources page with links to books and some other resources. It's got training. There's a training academy, a Police Science Doctor Academy, when you click on Learn, where you can do some courses. Some are paid for, some are free. There's a listen page where you can listen to the audio version of these podcasts and audio versions of the interviews I've done with experts, and so on. So I'll see you guys next week. Thank you very much for watching, and bye-bye. Thank you for watching. I hope you found this content useful. You can get access to each episode's transcript with key learning points, timestamps, and references if you get yourself onto my mailing list. Just go to the main website on policesciencedoctor.com, and on the bottom of each page you will find a sign-up form for notifications of new content. Just enter your first name, your preferred email address, and the type of organization you work for. You will not get any spam. This is just for me to let you know about new content and for you to get access to all the transcripts.